Hello. It's been a very long time since I've made a video, especially made a reaction. I should have checked. I don't even know when the last time I made a reaction was. Let me see if I can look that up really quick. We just had a direct last week, and I chose not to do a reaction for it. And I think that was for the best. I didn't really have a lot to comment on. I think that's why I stopped doing reactions for a little while. Last react I did was in September of 2002. Holy hell. It's been about 2.5 years. So thank you for tuning in, is what I'm getting at. Um, yeah, a lot of directs. I often feel like I don't have a lot to talk about. But this one's pretty big. This motherfucker is gonna be an hour long, or almost an hour long. About an hour long, I believe, is what they said. That's long enough for me to have concerns about needing to use needing a bathroom break in the middle of the direct. Hopefully, it doesn't come to that. Um, we have about a minute and a half before it starts. This is just a recording. I'm not streaming it or anything. I thought about just streaming it to Discord, to those of you on Discord. I decided not to. It's very early in the morning. I don't think many of you are even awake. I decided to just... And I probably wouldn't have looked at chat a whole lot, because, like, VOD watchers wouldn't have been able to see chat, so it would have been weird. I would have had to completely reconfigure the setup, and it's pretty short notice. I really didn't feel like doing that, even though we've known about this for a while. So I guess it wasn't short notice, but it was short notice that I decided to record. Anyway, Switch 2. Expectations, what I'd like to see, what I wouldn't like to see, just like lightning quick, like lightning round style before this gets started in like 30 seconds. We are live, right? Yes, it's just we're live. Oh, it's there we go. Good, I can test the volume before we get in here. I'm gonna turn that down just a smidgen. Hopefully that'll be comfortable. I want you guys to be able to hear it, and also I'd be able to hear it. A big thing, aside from, like, games, obviously I want to see games to be excited about. But what I'd really like to see is some type of backwards compatibility power boost to, like, the Xbox has. It'd be cool if we could see, like, oh yeah, you can play your Switch games and they'll take advantage of the system's power. They'll be, higher resolution, higher frame rate. That'd be really cool. That's kind of my big hope. What I don't want to see, I don't want to see a lot of focus on third-party bullshit. It'll be just like the original Switch, where it's going to be a bunch of third-party ports that are already 5 years old, and they expect us to pay $60 for it. If not 70. I don't care. I don't want to see stuff like that. There's surely going to be a sizzle reel for third-party stuff, but I hope they don't. I don't want to see a 10-minute presentation about Final Fantasy VII Remake coming to Switch 2 or anything like that for $70 when it's already... How old is that game? Several years old. I'm talking remake, not rebirth. That's a little loud. I'm going to turn that down a little bit more. I'll try to keep a handle on this throughout the event. This be Mario Kart. Yay, Mario! Mario, that's a realistic looking sky for a Mario Kart. Holy shit.
Let's go!
It's so cute. I love the art style for this. From what we've seen so far. It's very cute. It's very bouncy, very squash and stretchy. I love it. Dude, did they take Peach's biker outfit away? I'm mad. Ooh. Oh, so it's Diddy Kong Racing. The carts just transform for everything now. So we have water, they had planes and snowmobiles. God, there's... And rail grinding. You can play as like one of the cows, oh my god. I saw a Hammer Brother thing. What? was that? What the hell is going on? So they're like picking up the outfits mid-race? What is... Huh? Mario Kart World. It's a pretty good title for it. Hey guys.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
It's a pretty cool
I'm Takuhiro
musical theme
Dota,
too.
the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span
The
the
tracks
globe.
look so big too. Oh, is that the airship back?
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere
So
will
we
change.
oh, that's neat.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world. In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next
I'm
course
trying not
as
to
part of the
obsess over where
competition.
this music's from.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If
Oh,
you're
so it's
below the
F-Zero.
placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
I want to know what's up with the costumes. Those seem weird.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road,
Because they made it look like the
costumes
costumes were like
So
mid-match.
drive wherever your heart takes you.
I was wondering with, like,
You can also go for
from the
scenic
first
drives with
trailer
friends.
we saw,
And
I was
even
kind of
take
like, I
photos
wonder if
together
this is
at
going to be
different
like an
locations.
open world kind of thing. Is there anything in the world? It didn't really make that super clear.
A brand new race across the
I was gonna say
entire
Nabbit's a
world
good new
starts
character, but I
here.
think he was in
Mario
Tour.
Kart World.
Oh, I see a Goomba back there. That's
The
pretty
game
cool. There's
launches on the
Spike.
same day
a
as
penguin.
Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the
Oh, for a
lookout
second,
more
I thought
information
April
in the
17th
future.
was the release date, and I was like, what?
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch
That was
2.
not a great segue,
We'll share more details in the future.
because
so we
they
hope you're
mentioned
looking
it
forward to
launching on the same day and then immediately showed that date. I
Next,
bet they
we'd like
baited
to
a
introduce
lot
some
of
the
people
new
there.
Features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2,
So we have the
we've added a
C
new
button,
C button.
and the mouse functionality is like the new stuff, right?
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
I saw a crazy rumor about the C button that there's no way is real.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
The audio sync is a little off.
That was you.
Oh, is C for voice chat?
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed-
Introducing Game Chat.
I noticed
a
at
new
the
feature
start
for
that the-
Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
I mean, I guess, like,
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using the game chat feature,
stuff like this is weird
your
to me,
voice is
because
recognized by a microphone built into the system.
for a
You're
streaming...
still behind me, right? Alright, let's keep going. Okay. Third.
It can
Oh, that
pick up your
microphone
speaking
is
voice
not gonna be
clearly,
very high
even from
quality.
a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here.
Can it?
Alright, let's keep
Let's see
going.
about that.
Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When it's
For-
noisy around you, your voice
Some
will
of
still
the
come through
some of the
clearly,
audio is
letting
synced
you
and
chat
some of
with
it
ease.
isn't.
How did
Am
you
I
get that?
crazy?
Oh. Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too. letting
Anyway,
you
from a
easily
streaming
chat with
perspective,
friends
this
and
seems
family.
completely useless.
If you open the chat menu
With
and
that
turn on game
exception,
screen sharing,
I was gonna say, if they let you see everyone's
There we go. There we go.
feeds,
also
that's
share your
pretty
game
cool.
screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really?
That could actually be like pretty sick.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh shoot.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
I just hope the microphone quality isn't absolute garbage.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different
No,
games.
you can just play whatever the hell you
Yeah,
want
I know
to.
that one. It's so hard, right?
That's neat.
It's tough.
Oh wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe. We're safe.
Kirby. Look, you're
That's
a
just
little-
Forgotten
it's so
Land, right?
cute.
They're not like sneaking in new games here, are they? I think that's just
You can adjust the
Pikmin
size of
4,
your
Animal
game screen.
Crossing, New Horizon, Forgotten Land. I don't think they're dropping new games here, because that'd be pretty crazy. I don't know. That's really nice for like casual play. I don't mean to be like, oh, it's not good for me because streaming. So fuck this. Like, no, I could see this being useful for some people.
Where I have to do a little wall ride.
Hell, I could see myself using it off stream. It's just I think
So
on
everyone
stream
can
it's gonna
watch
be
them
not
play.
great.
I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait,
But I
wait,
don't know.
wait.
Maybe it'll be fine.
we have
Together. Welcome.
Ooh, okay.
Although I'd be worried about just anyone having
Are you ready?
Smile.
access to speaking on stream.
Oh,
That's
yo,
gonna be a
that's it.
I like
problem.
your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
But even for
With
like,
the seat button, you can pull up a chat menu.
even for playing games casually, like off stream, I think I would
Guys,
still just
I
use
got a call
Discord.
coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
But I could see
Here,
some
you
people
can
thinking this
quickly
is
and
super
easily
useful.
mute
So
yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo.
yeah, it's gonna be a streaming
Hi, how's
disaster.
everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen.
You know what I
and
like
video
is
chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
they didn't overly Nintendo this. They just made like functional
Here's
voice
how it
chat
works with just the
and
camera.
screen sharing.
I'm way behind, guys.
They could have made it super Nintendo-y,
Please
and it
look
was just
forward
gonna
to games
be
which use your camera feed like this.
like everyone was just gonna mock it for like, oh yeah, they finally have voice chat, and it's the most Nintendo voice chat I've ever seen in my life. This seems completely fine though.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or
The
hold a
audio is
sports
definitely
competition
still
between
desynced, but I
families.
kinda don't want to mess with it.
All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
I don't think it's on my end. Let me
What
I
did
did
you
turn
think?
it up to 1040
In
for
developing game
no
chat.
particular reason. Let me turn that down.
In developing game chat,
Maybe that's what's
our
maybe
goal
that's
was for
causing
you to
lag.
enjoy playing online with others more closely,
Shouldn't be,
including
but
family and friends.
maybe it is.
almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
Oh, well,
which
now
will
there's
be
like
available on the same day
Oh, it's
as
gone.
Switch 2.
there's some weird glitchy
A Nintendo
artifacts.
Switch Online membership will be required to use game chat.
I mean, duh.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience
For a second,
game
I
chat,
was like, that's
it will be available
stupid, but you
without a
can't play
membership
online
for a
without
limited
the
time.
voice chat, so
we hope you'll try
or
it out.
without Switch Online.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different
I mean, I
settings
guess you
can
could be playing
adjusted.
single player
For
stuff
example,
with
whether parental
chat up.
permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play
Whatever.
with
I don't
their
think that's a
friends.
crazy requirement.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown
But
here, even
locally.
games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible
I mean, that's
game.
cool.
With GameShare,
But I think a
you
lot
can
of people
temporarily share
that
compatible games with
locally
others
is a
who
pretty
also
big
have Nintendo
asterisk
Switch
on
2
the end, like,
or a
just gotta pay
Nintendo Switch
attention to that.
system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed
So you can
earlier.
even, I think it even showed them
Only
being
be
shared
used
to
with
a Switch
compatible
1.
games.
I wonder if
This
you can
feature
share a
is planned
Switch
for
2 game
several
onto a
titles,
Switch 1.
starting with a
I
free
wonder how that
update for
works.
Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Because are you just like broadcasting a
GameShare support
screen
is
share,
also planned for
or
select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next,
I think it is still out of sync. Yeah,
we'd like
I
to
don't know
show
why
you
it's out
the
of sync.
Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
I'm gonna try and just.
Please take a look.
I don't think that fixed it. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Neat. I almost never play the thing in handheld, but neat. Up to 120.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles. The LCD screen is more vivid.
It was
and
smart
supports
leading with
HDR,
Mario Kart because now they can
providing
just
more
use that as a
contrast
technical
between
demo
light
for
and dark
everything.
areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and
I
SR
hated those
buttons
little
are
things.
bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Not that I played with just one Joy-Con terribly often, but
The left and right sticks are now larger.
this seems interesting. There's a lot of
Each Joy-Con 2
There's a lot of potential
controller
here.
can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via Game Chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
I
Even if
like
you
this.
don't have
This
a
is
surround sound system. Games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound.
It's very rapid
as if it
fire.
were
It's very
coming from
snappy.
all around you.
They're not really wasting time by going too in depth with this stuff. They're just rattling them off. I feel like a technical
Place your
dive like
Nintendo
this
Switch
could have
2
potentially
however
been
you like,
extremely
with a
boring
large,
if they
sturdy stand.
drew it out a little bit too much.
You can move it freely, like this. In addition
nice.
to the USB
So you could
port
actually,
found on the bottom of the system,
like plug in a
there's one on
controller
top as
for
well.
portable if you wanted to.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
That too.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256
Damn.
gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
They also
for storing
said-
your game downloads,
They also said faster.
save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
Okay, they didn't really go into detail on that. I wonder if it's
Use
like,
the Nintendo
is it
Switch 2
solid
dock
state?
to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Damn. Who cares? But a lot of people actually do care, so, you know, tick that box off the bingo
Nintendo
card, I guess.
Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
I
This
wonder how
helps
many
keep
people are going to
performance
set it
stable.
to 4K when they don't even have a 4K TV, because they're... I'm not going to go into this whole rant.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
I imagine they're mostly compatible, aside from, like, Labo and stuff like that. Like, and, like, Ring Fit, like, the Joy-Cons won't fit, you know what I mean? I have a, like, that could be concerning. Oh, only compatible ones? They're probably
As you
going to
just
mostly
saw,
be compatible.
Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of
I want
new
to see more
gameplay
about the mouse
features.
controls. I feel like that could
And
be...
to help players better understand the Switch 2
Like, that's
hardware,
huge for,
we're
like,
currently
strategy
developing
games.
this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Oh, so we have a
Hello. My current location
Wii
is
Sports,
actually inside the game itself.
Nintendo
This
Land,
is Nintendo
etc.,
Switch 2
etc.
Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
So is this like...
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached
Is
to the
it a
system with
game?
magnets.
Or is it...
And those magnets
a
are inside
tutorial?
the system. The SL and SR buttons on the
This does
Joy-Con
remind
2 are
me
made
of...
metal. So that's how they attach to the system.
Oh, interesting.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
This reminds me of... They had stuff in the
Through
Labo
examining signs like these, you can
software
discover all
that, like,
sorts of
explained
secrets
how
about
things
Nintendo
work.
Switch 2. Another example,
which are
the
often very
Joy-Con 2
interesting. And
controllers
this
have mouse
reminds me of
controls.
that.
And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do
But I'm
something
also
like
kind of
this.
like, is there a game here, or...
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos.
It is really bothering me that
Some
the
of the
audio is
secrets
out of
range
sync,
from
but
the
I
unique
don't think
features
I
of
can
the
do anything
system
about it
to
without
tiny
completely
details you might not
refreshing the
notice
page,
until
which I
they're
don't
pointed
think I
out.
really want to do.
There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're
It's
interested.
paid? For how much?
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
So I noticed the game
This
cards
is
were
the
thicker.
game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards,
When they were
but
showing
it's now
the,
red, and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch
Maybe
2
they're not
will only
thicker.
work with
Maybe that was
micro
just to
SD
represent
express
that they're
cards.
larger. As in
They're a
file
different type
size.
of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches game
Do the
chat,
old Pro
and on the
controllers
back,
still
there are
work?
new GL and GR buttons,
The
which
fuck
you
are
can
those
use
for?
to assign existing button controls.
Oh, neat.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and
There's
after
that
today's
weird
presentation,
graphical glitch
the
again.
official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an
I wanna
Ask the
know if the
Developer
Pro-
article
if
on
the
the
Switch Pro
website, where
controller
the
will
three
still
of us will talk
I
about
hope
the
so.
development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Already? We're only halfway into this
Nintendo
thing.
Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Damn, that's like right around the corner.
We're very
Holy
much
fuck.
looking forward to the day
I expected
when you
it was
going
gonna
to
be summer.
experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Like, I just had a hunch. I didn't think it was gonna be holiday.
Now, broadly speaking,
But it's still like,
on
damn,
Nintendo
that's
Switch 2, you can play three
that's
types
2
of games.
months.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch
They've
2.
still only showed Mario Kart.
The
Except
second
for the
type is
weird
compatible
tour.
games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals,
Oh,
unique
Jesus.
ways
That
to play
doesn't
on
just
Switch
have
2,
built-in
and more.
performance boost.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Instead, they're just gonna re-release
take
a
a
ton
look.
of shit for $60. Like, damn it.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
I just bought Jamboree.
The upgrade expands
Oh
on
my
the
God.
base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Can we, like,
audio recognition,
can we, like, get a discount if we already own the
more
game?
expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be
Oh my
accessed on
God.
Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, go, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound.
Does seem like they're gonna be very
Finally,
janky,
take
if
a
I'm being
ride on the
completely honest.
mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin.
I'm so
There's
worried
a
that a lot of the
bouldering
games
game
they're
where
gonna
2
show now are
players
just
each
gonna be
control
like,
an
oh yeah,
arm,
so this gets a Switch
and
2
one
version,
where
and
you
this
shake
gets
a
a
can of
Switch 2
spray
version,
paint
and this gets
quickly
a Switch.
tag
Everybody
objects.
gets a Switch 2 version.
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station? From
And it's
minigames
just
that use
like,
a camera,
honestly, I say
built-in
about like, can I get a
microphone,
discount if I already
mouse
own the original
controls,
game? But like, I don't really see anything here that
the
makes me
biggest
say
party
like
yet, it's
that I would
getting
even want
bigger.
to buy like
Super
an
Mario Party
expansion. You know what I
Jamboree,
mean?
Nintendo Switch 2 edition,
I don't think anything
plus
there
Jamboree
is like,
TV
oh, that's gonna
launches on
completely
Nintendo Switch 2,
revitalize Super
July
Mario
24th.
Party Jamboree for me.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario
Okay.
Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo
That's nice
Switch
that that's
2
an
edition
option.
plus
Because
Jamboree
otherwise this
TV
would have been
by purchasing
extremely
an upgrade
lame.
pack.
How much are the upgrade packs gonna be though?
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience.
But it's better
where you can
than
see each
just
other's
being like,
reactions
no,
while
you have to
playing.
pay a full $60. Like that would have
Let's
been really
continue
lame.
presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Wow, you're gonna milk Breath of the Wild further? Really?
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which
I mean,
makes
that
the image
does
more
look really
vibrant,
nice.
so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of
I'm
these
such a
titles.
boomer. I'm so tired
For
of
example, it can help guide you to various
mobile
locations,
services.
like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
just like an
Guidance
hour ago,
activated.
I was trying to make a clip of something in Monster Hunter on the Xbox, and sharing it was like the most tedious goddamn thing because it's designed to be
You can
convenient for
share your
mobile
creations
and
using
nothing
QR
else.
codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Like with Nintendo Music, I was like, if this was not on mobile, I would use it. Like if I could access it on the Switch, I'd use it a lot.
We hope these features will make your
Same with the
adventures even more
Nintendo
enjoyable.
Today that came out. I'm just like, I don't want it on my phone. There's other ways I'd prefer to access this
In
content.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
I would probably buy an upgrade for that. Forgotten Land was really cool.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck.
So
by
it's going to
a
be
powerful
games they were
meteor
already
that's
showing
causing
us,
some
right?
mysterious
These were all
changes.
games they showed us during the earlier parts of the presentation.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's
So there's going to
new
be an
adventure.
Animal Crossing one too. I forget what
Metroid
else I
Prime
saw.
4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
That makes sense.
In addition
Oh
to
yeah,
standard
mouse controls.
you can use mouse controls
That's
for
cool.
intuitive gameplay.
I had a
on
feeling
Switch
it
2.
would.
Plus,
That's very
you
neat.
can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in
Oh,
full
baby.
HD at 120 frames per second.
I'm liking the
Choose from these
performance
two modes, both
that
of which support
they're
HDR,
citing
based
for
on your
these
preference
games so
and
far.
play
They're
style.
not citing a lot of performance, but
Plus,
what I'm seeing, I'm
Pokemon
liking.
Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition
That
as
also
well.
makes sense.
By taking advantage of the power of
We can
Switch
probably
2,
assume Rhythm
you
Heaven
can
is
enjoy
also
your
going to get
adventure
one,
in
and
Lumio City with
Tamagotchi Life
enhanced
is going to get
resolution
one.
and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw
Oh, there wasn't
will
an
be
Animal
available as
Crossing
both
one. That's
physical
surprising.
and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo
Yeah, how much
Switch
is the
version of a
upgrade?
game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2
That's-
edition
that's what I
by
wanna know.
purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Can this be like an actual game and not like a tech demo? That's all I want. It's just Splatoon, isn't it? No, it just sounds like Splatoon music. What on earth? Oh goodness. what an idea, dude. Oh, that's gonna be hard as hell to play. That's a very unique idea. It's probably not gonna be for me, but it's a very cool idea and I look forward to seeing people play it. That's gonna be hard as hell, man. That's gonna be so hard to play. It's gonna be fascinating to watch people play. To be clear, it's not the controls that make me say it's not for me. I just don't really like competitive games that much. So I don't think I'm the target audience, which is fine. I like how there's people running around outside the court. That's cool. So can you like run around while people are playing and like watch? That's really neat. I hate that the audio's out of sync. It's driving me crazy, but I don't
In Drag and Drive,
know
you'll
what I
use
can
both
do to
Joy-Con 2
fix it
controllers as
without
mice
like
to intuitively
completely
pull off various
screeching this
moves.
whole thing to a halt, and I don't
We
want
hope
to
you're
do that.
looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I guess now's when I take the opportunity to try to fix it.
I have long observed the
This
land
is
between.
probably Skyrim. Oh wait, is this fucking Elden Ring?
This world is in dire need of repair.
Jesus Christ.
You can see them, can't you? The
That's
rays of
I don't think
grace
anyone saw this coming.
that guide you through your burden.
That's pretty big. I have no interest in playing Elden Ring, but that's still pretty big.
I have no doubt you will become.
And you just
Elden
know that people
Lord.
are gonna suck up the novelty of being able to play it portably.
May you take the throne.
And that's at least not that old of a game.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out
Is
to
that already
vanquish the
on
sinister
Switch 1?
Titan of Time. You'll battle
I'm guessing
your
it
way
isn't.
underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story
Alright,
that
hold on. I'm
reacts
gonna
to your
try
every
to
setback
refresh
and
this and
victory.
see if it fixes the audio. I think the third party is the
Look for
opportunity
more
to do
about
so.
Hades 2 later this year.
Did it reload chat? I don't want chat. Get chat out of here. Don't look at that.
我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター
Don't look at
6
chat. Who knows what they were saying? I hope there wasn't anything
は
terrible.
もちろん任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもありますソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 ファイターズエディションの2バー
I
ジョン
guess that's neat.
さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一
Wow,
緒に
Amiibo.
スイッチ2の発売日にお届けしますお楽しみに
Remember Amiibo?
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
What is
All
this?
operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After
What
two
the
long
hell is
wars
this?
where our freedom was restricted,
Is this Daemon X
we
Machina
will
2?
finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new
That's still
arsenal,
out of
new
sync.
equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
I don't know anything about
The
Daemon X
Sovereign
Machina, so I have no idea what this is.
Has almost completed a weapon that was created.
It looks like it from what I played of like the demo.
Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you.
Maybe a second one is actually something I think about picking up. Yeah.
All children bring
Oh,
hope to
Eno's
our
gonna be
lives.
psyched about that.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from
I didn't know that was third party. I
I'm
thought
super
Nintendo
excited
owned
for
that.
Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about
I've heard pretty
friendship.
good things about this.
You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
Oh,
Together,
they're
they get
writers?
trapped
Oh,
in
that's
their own
cute.
Stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing
Oh, it's the
Hogwarts
canceled
Legacy
game.
to
Was this
Nintendo
game
Switch
any
2.
good? I'm asking no one in
Enhanced
particular
graphics
because I'm
and
not live
seamless world
streaming this.
transitions.
I'm curious if
You'll
the
be
game was
immersed in
like
a Wizarding
actually
world
good
like never
because
before.
all I heard was all the
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways
Controversy.
to experience the adventure.
well, that's brutal.
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Was that already on Switch? I can't keep track of like what's on Switch. There's so many things on Switch and not on Switch. I can't keep track. It's so sad that I remember as a kid playing Tony Hawk 1 and 2, I think, on N64. And I remember liking them, but then I recently tried to play some of these on Retro Achievements, and oh boy, I could not have hated them anymore. Like, I had such a horrible time. I'm glad for the people that like it, you know what I mean?
Hello,
But
this is Christian Elverdam from
it's sad that when I tried it, I was like, oh no,
We
this
are bringing our
isn't it.
flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to
Do they still make
Nintendo Switch
Hitman
2.
games? I guess so.
As the best assassin
know
in the
that.
trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
Squish.
And how each mission progresses will vary
Fuck
depending on the player's
hippo.
imagination.
Aren't hippos like
Our
bloodthirsty,
game will
like
release on the
pieces
same
of
day
shit?
as
Like,
Switch
aren't they terrible? So that's
Plus,
pretty funny.
We are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
It's like a beyond something. Looks like. Well, that's it, huh?
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, remember
so
GoldenEye?
stay tuned.
Oh, here's fucking Final Fantasy VII. Ooh!
The story of light and shadow that never fades.
Hold up.
Is reborn. Bravely Default.
God, I've been hoping they would
remastered in
port
high
these
resolution,
ever since I played Bravely Default 2.
featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles.
I will probably
Change
get
your
that.
customized jobs to build out your
Even though I
villain
low-key
life.
think that that Bravely
your
Default
adventure
that
with upgraded features and
Bravely
enhancements.
Default 2 killed my
All
channel.
new minigames with unique ways to
Ew.
play.
Minigames.
Square
That's okay.
Enix
We don't
presents the
need that.
classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of
Oh
light.
god, there's already like a couple of things on launch day
セ
that
ガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは
Yakuza.
龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです
Yakuza is another one of those franchises that like it is not for me, but boy do I appreciate it.
伝説の始まりを
Every time I watch someone play one of these games, I'm just fascinated, but I'm also like, I don't think I would like it.
今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
Did they
We'll
Did they
have
give a
more
date
games
for
to show
Metroid
from
Prime
our publishing
4?
and development
Is that going to be
partners,
launched
but for
day
now,
2?
We'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Oh, new Warriors game maybe? That would be oh.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the
Oh, another
surface,
Hyrule
their
Warriors.
union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations
I guess
will
Age
call
of Calamity 2.
the imprisoning war.
I mean, Age of Calamity was the best Breath of the Wild game,
traveled
so.
back in time.
Oh, is this telling her side of the story for Tears of the Kingdom? Oh, that's cool.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
Oh, that's neat.
Then
I like that.
that must mean this really is the past.
Yo, we're getting another Zelda main character game? Hold up. I don't know who any of these characters are. Are they new? Or... Are they in Tears of the Kingdom? I have no idea. I know nothing about Tears of the Kingdom. Age of Imprisonment. I'll probably get that. Age of Calamity fucking ruled. That game was so cool.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games, with support from Nintendo.
Man, I feel like the first 30 minutes of
We
this
hope
were
you're
actually
looking
like
forward to the
pretty
untold story
dull.
of the imprisoning war.
And then they turned up the
took place
heat
in
over the
Hyrule
last like
long
10
ago.
minutes.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
What's
and with
what's the
Nintendo
big-
Switch Online
what's-
Plus expansion
Let's
pack,
add some stuff to expansion
you can
pack
enjoy
finally.
a
How's
new
that sound?
membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
It's been
Please
forever
take a
since
look
you've
at
added
this.
anything to that. Oh, yeah, everyone's internet's losing its collective mind for one of the worst game consoles that ever exist.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a
That
new classic
no
game
one liked
library
when it came out.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch
And now
2.
all of a sudden,
Nintendo GameCube,
everyone
originally
loves
released
it.
in 2001.
I mean,
Here
it
are the
works. I
titles that
always
will
said
be
that
available at
GameCube
launch.
didn't make
A
sense
Legend of
on,
Zelda game that
well, that's
looks like a
upscaled for
cartoon
sure.
come to life through cell
I
shading.
always said it wouldn't work
Control
on the
the
Switch
wind
itself
using a
because the
mysterious
internal
baton.
storage was too
Link
small.
sets sail
But
on an adventure
they
across
said
the Great Sea.
Switch 2 is
The
what,
Legend of
8 times
Zelda:
larger?
The Wind
So
Waker.
there's actually room to install something like this.
A tale of souls and swords.
That's cool.
Eternally retold.
The Link version.
In this 3D weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah.
Experience white knuckle racing.
The only one I care about.
2,000 kilometers per hour.
Well, Air Ride would be very cool too.
Will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode.
Oh god, the story mode is so bad though. Don't play the story mode. It's so bad.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Is the online gonna be better?
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Wind Waker.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Wow, it's only those 3 that they're starting with, huh?
More
oh, there we go.
titles will be added in the future.
Fire Emblem is pretty big. I want to play Luigi's Mansion again.
Nintendo GameCube.
I didn't see Air Ride on
Nintendo
there.
Classics. The Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
Of course.
It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat. The Nintendo GameCube
Do you think they're gonna? Do you think the
exclusively
last
available
announcement
for
is gonna
Nintendo
be
Switch
Super
Online
Smash Bros.
members
Ultimate
will also
Nintendo
be
Switch 2
available the same
edition?
day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Do you think they're gonna like? We're going down this
Whether
rabbit
you're
hole
familiar
again.
with the games or haven't played them before,
I was
we hope
mostly
you're
thinking
looking
it because
forward
I
to
was
Nintendo
kind of expecting
GameCube,
Melee to show up
Nintendo
here.
Classics. Of course.
But
you
if they
continue
still
to
want to
play
sell
select
copies
games
of
from the
Ultimate,
systems
then
shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
I mean, honestly, that first sizzle reel was pretty good, so I'm buckled up. Let's go. Oh, it's the yay, Undertale. Sorry, Deltarune, whatever. I don't care. We didn't... I say we, I don't care. You didn't know the release date for chapters 3 and 4, right? Isn't that something that people have been expecting soon? So, that's cool. I'm happy for you. I mean, Deltarune does look a lot cooler than I ever thought Undertale looked. Maybe we did know about 3 and 4? I don't know. There's a Borderlands 4?
Upcoming flagship Borderlands game will
I don't think I
launch
even
on
knew
Nintendo
this had been
Switch 2.
announced.
Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world
I am
filled with
so
wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in
checked
development,
out.
and it's
I
already the most
I
ambitious
don't
Borderlands
care.
game we've ever made.
I played Borderlands 1
4
and I
will
really
launch
liked
in
it.
2025.
And
We'll be
then
selling out
I
the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
I lost my save
Hi,
file
I'm
somehow.
Dennis
I don't
Sherman
remember
from
how,
Flaxus
because this was
Games.
forever ago.
We're releasing a Nintendo Switch
I think
2
we knew
edition
about this,
of
right?
Sid Meier's Civilization
Oh, that's right, because
7.
it's on Switch already.
In
So
Civ
that's not
7,
too
you'll
surprising.
establish an
And then I
empire
just
and guide your people
never,
throughout the ages
I
of
never got
history.
back into it, and I never played
With the
any of
new
the other
mouse
ones.
controls,
And now at this
players
point,
can
I
enjoy
think
a more
Borderlands
intuitive gameplay
comedy
experience.
is remarkably cringe, and I
Civ
just have
7
no
launches
interest
on
in
the
it.
same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version,
These aren't
you can
really my
experience
type
mouse
of
controls
games
on
either,
Switch
but
2 by purchasing the upgrade.
I know it's a huge thing that people
And we
love, so
have
cool.
even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
I'm sorry about the
Final
audio being
announcement
out of
for today
sync. I don't think
is
there's anything I
that
can do about that.
2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus,
Yeah, I tried
NBA
refreshing
2K
it.
as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
I almost hope that it's not out of sync for you, and it's like only in my headphones or something.
Kids find this old tattered man.
But I
Off they
doubt
went,
that.
Armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
You've got
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top.
you've
Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's
do not
set
adjust
sail.
your
This
sets.
time for home.
Oh no.
I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
This seems bad. Ooh, dodge roll? What's Enter the Gungeon been working on? I'm guessing I'm gonna try to refresh it.
It's an Aim for the Gungeon Steps, our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Stop loading
You can
chat
expect
in,
some fan
please.
favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game. We're excited.
I'm kind of
to share
amazed
more
at the amount of technical difficulties they've been having, to be honest. There's been that weird, like, graphical error that I've seen a couple of times. The audio obviously being out of sync, and now whatever this is. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know what we missed. I don't think that was on my end. All I can do is apologize. This isn't even what we're currently hearing. We saw this already. What are you guys doing? Hold on. Nintendo, fix it. YouTube, fix it? One of you fix it. Before, like, something big happens and we miss it.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
Well, they're still, like, on
Cyberpunk
third-party stuff.
2077 is an
This is a
open-world
disaster.
action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the
I
city
think
of
this
dreams
is solely on, like,
the go.
the
Get ready to
streaming
meet
side of
unforgettable
things.
characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo.
Wait,
with
Cyberpunk is coming to... The Switch 2 must be, like, pretty powerful if they're even daring to attempt that.
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
So wait, is this just a new Enter the Gungeon?
スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズに
Oh yeah, Enter the Gungeon 2. I wasn't really... Oh, they caught it up. They fixed it. Enter the Gungeon 2 is pretty sick. Enter the Gungeon is another one of those games that, like... I loved watching it, and I loved the game conceptually, but I am so bad at it. Oh, that's neat. So... Oh, Silksong mentioned? Holy shit! I'm glad they fixed it before that blink and you'll miss it moment went by. Oh, Wild Hearts. They're not giving up on Wild Hearts yet, huh? Interesting. I think the audio is still out of sync. This game looks super cool. I don't know if I'll get it, but I like just love it visually. It looks great. The Marvel one. Maybe I'll get Enter the Gungeon too. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe it won't be as brutally punishing as the first one is, and I'll actually be able to play it and not be terrible at it. This game looks weird as hell. This looks like Little Nightmares. What the hell was the Lego boss they were fighting? That was interesting. Man, so many of these you revealed in the direct last week. Couldn't you have just waited until now? Well, not so many of them, but like a couple of them. I guess they wanted to give them a further, like they wanted to give them a
We've shown a lot of games
fuller
so far.
presentation.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
please take a look.
So the last third party. I got nothing. I have no idea. I'm kind of coping a little bit and hoping it's Castlevania. Maybe.
I give you my life.
Just, you know, the vibes.
Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
I have no idea. Oh. 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 Okay. Dude, what if it was Bloodborne 2? How much would they break the internet? That would be it. I don't know anything about Bloodborne, so I can't really say, looking at this, but... That thing looks familiar, though. What in the fuck? What in the Bayonetta / Nier Automata was that? Oh, well, I was kind of right with Castlevania. He looks like he's a vampire. What in the fuck? I'm gonna be saying that a lot with a game like this, aren't I?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
What the? That's just a T-Rex. Looks like there's actually like multiple playable characters, or maybe classes.
Tears will flow for one, and one alone.
He's just in his pajamas, the Duskbloods. Interesting. Curious. They've got some big third-party support coming for this thing. And it's like, it's third-party support that is unexpected.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software.
It's not just Ubisoft claiming that it's the greatest console they've ever made, and then they're never going to actually make any games for the console.
We'll share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners.
I don't think there was anything from Ubisoft, was there?
For this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
This is loaded, dude. This is more than I was expecting. New Kirby? New little Kirby, maybe? Yay! Or it's Smash. But I hope it's Kirby. Little Forgotten Land 2. They're gonna bait me and it's gonna be Smash, isn't it? Oh, wait, is it Air Ride? No way, dude. Oh my god. Is this what Sakurai's been making? Dude, that would be sick. Oh, baby. Who fucking cares about Mario Kart? I'm kidding. Director Masahiro Sakurai. That's what he's been up to? Holy shit, dude.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
I'm so glad they're letting him do something
Next is our
that
last
he
trailer
wants
for
to
today.
do.
Please take a
I'm
look.
so glad. Oh, this has got to be... No, this... Are those bananas? Is this Donkey Kong? Oh, please, don't bait me. Those are giant bananas. You can get Isle. It could be a new 3D Mario, too, but... Yeah! Yeah! So that's why his design is updated in Mario Kart. Oh, dude! Oh, he looks so happy! Yo, this looks sick! Oh man, destructible environments. Oh, this looks crazy. I had a feeling. Because of his updated design in Mario Kart, I was like, I wonder if they're working on a new Donkey Kong game. And we knew it wasn't going to be country because Retro's a little busy. Oh, but there are 2D segments. That's sick. Of course, you got the minecarts. Dude, he's so... I love his new design, honestly. I don't love the overalls, though. This is a bold move. Bonanza? That's an amazing name. July.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground,
This looks
and just about
crazy.
everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so
There's
far.
been enough in this presentation that I can't remember everything. Like, I'm gonna have a hard time doing, like, a closing
recap,
statement here.
Nintendo Switch 2
Where do I
launches
even
on June
start,
5th.
dude?
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information. But
Yeah.
That's all we have to share for today.
A little bit.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer.
I'm actually a little overwhelmed.
We're very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Oh, where do I start? Oh, they're doing Treehouse now? No, this is tomorrow. Okay. I wonder how long those are going to be. Because I'm probably going to try to watch them. I'm not going to, like, I don't think I'm going to stream them or anything. I don't know where to... Did they give a price for the Switch 2? I don't think they did. If they did, I missed it. So was it June 5th? Was that right? Mario Kart looks cool. I have a lot of questions. They didn't explain the costumes at all. So I don't know what's up with those. Do the characters just have costume? They made it look like they're switching costumes mid-race, which is very weird. So I don't... That kind of stuck out to me as, like, why didn't they explain this further? I don't know. I'm weird like that. I think it was a little overshadowed by Kirby Air Ride for me. New Donkey Kong looks great. They didn't give a date for Prime 4. I thought they would. Is that just like a release? Is that just release day, or I'm not really sure. God, is that Silk Song from E3 2019? Oh my god. That poor fan base, man. We've been waiting so long. Oh god, what else? A new Hyrule Warriors is pretty cool. I think Kirby and Donkey Kong kind of stole the show there for me. There's definitely some, like, there was even some cool third-party stuff, which is weird, because usually I'm like, could we just keep the third-party to, like, a sizzle reel and, like, not go too crazy? I'm a little... What are some negatives? Do I have any negatives? I kind of wish that it just had a performance boost for Switch games, instead of them just trying to resell all the games again. I'm glad that they have an upgrade option. I really want to know what the pricing is. I kind of want to start looking around online to see if information for stuff like that is up. Like maybe the Switch 2 website has stuff like that. I think they said that was launching right after right after this, right? Do you really need my permission for cookies? I don't think you need my permission for cookies. Come on. No, it's still just the site it was before. Yeah, I thankfully they do have the upgrade option. I want to know how much it is. I hope those aren't too pricey. I think if it's like anything over 30, I'm gonna think that's a little overpriced. But I guess it depends. Some of the games are getting new content too, so it's not just the performance boost. I guess going back to last week's Direct, Prime 4 looks great as well. They didn't really show a lot of it here, so I didn't have a chance to comment on it, but I think it looks great. Pokemon Legends ZA looks great. I'm really looking forward to both of those. I'm still a little cautiously optimistic about Prime 4, because I just recently played through Prime Remaster and Prime 3, and watched someone play Prime 2. I like Metroid Prime 1 a lot. I don't like 2 and 3. I think they suck. So I'm a little cautiously optimistic about Prime 4, but Legends ZA looks great. I'm very excited for New Rhythm Heaven. I think that's really cool. There is so much third-party stuff to parse that I don't even know where to begin. So I think I'm just going to not. No new 3D Mario is a very bold choice. The fact that they went with Donkey Kong instead of Mario is very bold. I'm all about it. But it's a very bold choice. I'm very, very glad that they're letting Sakurai do something that he actually wants to make instead of just forcing him to do Smash Bros. Ultimate Switch 2 edition. I'm very glad about that. I don't think I have much else. I want to rewatch some of the trailers, I think, and actually have the audio synced up properly. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I think that was all on their side. I mean, I refreshed it a couple times, and I think I refreshed it twice, and it wasn't fixing it. And then there was that part during the third party reel where it just stopped, and then it was showing the wrong footage. I think that was all on them. All I can do is apologize. I don't think that was anything on my side. I know the Gungeon 2 is very cool too. That was one that stuck out. Again, maybe I'll actually give that a shot. I really liked the first one. I'm just really bad at it. So I'm curious, like maybe 2 will have some like accessibility options that'll make it that I can actually play it despite being horrible at bullet hells. I feel like there's other stuff to talk about, but I just don't have anything. I'm kind of dumbfounded. It was a lot to take in. So I think I'm just gonna get out of here. Thank you for watching all of this. This was a very long presentation, so if you stuck it out until now, I greatly appreciate that. I guess the upside is like if you want to talk about any of this stuff, just come to streams and we can talk about it there. I'm sure we'll be talking about it a lot throughout the rest of this week. On Saturday we'll be playing Monster Hunter Wilds, so we can get some of Eno's opinions as well. I'm sure he's really excited for Daemon X Machina for sure. Maybe I'll actually look into that one. I think there was enough other stuff that came out when the first one came out that I just kind of passed on it. But I remember thinking it would be a pretty cool multiplayer game, so maybe I'll keep an eye on that. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble too much. This has already been long enough. Again, if you want to talk about some of this stuff, feel free to come to streams. I'd be happy to talk about it. Yeah, thank you for watching. This was fun to do. I'm glad I decided to do this. So I hope you enjoyed watching it. Take it easy, and I'll see you again soon.